Hey, it's time for DIY Friday, and today we are celebrating the upcoming birthday of Dr. Suess.
So joining us now, Amy Blaubach, Director of STEM Education for New Horizon Academy. Dr. Suess's birthday on March 2nd, just coming up here.
Yes.
Kids love this, right? And schools celebrate it, and you guys celebrate at New Horizons.
We do. We have a lot of fun activities to bring the story to life. So as you know, it's about the Lorax and
The
trees.
Lorax is what we're doing this year,
Lorax.
right?
Yeah. And so what we have here are just some fun ways to practice fine motor and counting and patterns is by making trees. You can use any kind of blocks that you might have or
These
other
are
found
fun.
objects.
Is this little clay? What is
I
this?
used modeling clay just because that's what I had handy. And
Yeah.
so that's the fun of it is you can use whatever
Whatever
you
you
have
have.
handy. So
But you want to be colorful and bright and Seuss-like, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so you can make them kind of wonky and patterns, and then they can stack. See how tall they can stack, and then try to
Before they
balance the top
fall,
of the
yeah.
tree on. And then sometimes they fall over, sometimes they don't. They can challenge one another. So that's just a
great.
fun
I
way.
That's
like that
fun.
one.
Yeah,
And
really
these
great
things
thing.
really do help to develop fine motor
They
skills. So
do,
important
and the
with little kids.
balancing, and it's tricky, you know, to really
Oh, yeah.
stack them so they don't fall over. That can be a challenge right there.
All right, fun.
What do we have here?
So for the older kiddos who are learning about numbers and math, you can play a Lorax game where you're rolling the dice and adding body parts. So you can see here there's a little cheat sheet. So if you roll a 1, you get to add the eyes, 2, you get to add the nose, and you build the Lorax.
And do you do it together kind of as a group and then kids?
You could do it together, you
or
can
you
do
and
it
your
by
kids.
yourself,
Yeah.
whatever you want to play.
You got mustache.
I got mustache.
Yep,
yeah.
he's on there. I built him for you.
That was nice. Thank you. We cannot be trusted.
But here's
for
what you
sure.
got. I mean, you have this out here if people. If
We
they
do,
want
and
to
on the
have
New
Cool.
Horizon website, we have this and the game sheet and the template.
Oh,
so
cool.
that you can
Okay.
just
Can do it
print
at
those
home.
and cut them
Perfect.
off. Yep.
All right, this is fun. We've got some straws and
Yeah, pom-poms. Okay, so
Pom-poms.
this was, when I look at something like this, I think toddlers. I mean, you want to involve the youngest learners
Oh,
that
yeah.
you can too. And so this is just contact paper, but instead of putting the sticky side against the surface, we have the sticky side facing
okay.
Oh, so
Smart.
this is sticky right here. Ah, okay.
And you can find this at any craft store. You can find it at Target.
Target,
even, right?
yep.
Yeah,
You can
this
find it
contact
anywhere.
paper. Yep.
Yeah.
These are paper straws, is that
Paper
right?
straws.
Okay.
And
Of
yeah,
course.
again,
Think
you
of the
can use
environment,
anything.
Heather.
I know
Obviously.
Amy always does.
So obviously,
you're
paper straws.
So yeah, paper straws and pom-poms, and they can stick and make trees, or you know, you could make the Lorax on there. But it's really great to involve that sensory piece and have the young ones involved too, if you can.
When you guys do this at New Horizon, we just had a segment talking about the difference between listening to audiobooks and having actual reading.
Right.
But part of this component is reading these stories out loud.
Especially in preschool, pre-K, there's a pre-reading component where you really want your oral vocabulary in there. And new studies have shown that really complements phonics when they get into kindergarten and first grade. So the more that you can introduce words, even words like scrumptious.
Right.
Now we don't expect them to walk out and spell the word
Right.
scrumptious, but they know it. And it helps
Yeah.
them to just learn the word. Sometimes if they're learning it in context, that actually they consider that sort of cheating because you don't truly master the word. So you want to read as much as you can with your young ones and just introduce a wide variety of vocabulary words.
Cool.
Yeah.
Amy, thanks. These are great ideas, great tips. And happy
Thanks for
birthday,
having
Dr.
me.
Suess.
Happy birthday, Dr. Suess.
New Horizon Academy has some fun STEM at-home activities, videos, and other resources. Goes toddler all the way through school-age kids. Of course, all of the stuff we talked about today will be on their website. You can find that, WCCO.com/links, to check it out.
Thank you, Amy.
Thanks for having me.